Come on, Parvati, who you talking to? Imagine me pining after my family. Yeah, I suppose that was a touch lonesome. But hey, look at me now. I made it. I got a ship and everything.
I've got a ship. You're on that ship. You're part of the crew. Just don't go losing your temper and bashing anyone else over the head with a tossball stick. Save it for the pitch, Felix. Right, Parvati. Oh, you scrubbed up?
Miss Nyoka's so capable, you hardly notice how sad she looks.
She does have a touch of sadness about her. I think she's still kind of grieving the loss of her friends. Before we go to the soap, you've seen the automechanical clanking around the ship, haven't you, by now?
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
Well, have you given him a nickname yet? I know you normally give mechanicals nicknames, or are we just going to stick with Sam?
Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know?
That's
Of course,
true.
that don't stop Felix.
That is true. Oh, I can't get rid of Sam, can I? Oh, Parvati would be devastated. She's really warming up to him. Right, fine. Sam can stay. Look, here, I got the soap you wanted.
Oh, let me see. Is that like a refurbished ship? Oh, there's nothing like the smell of grit and grime covered over with cleaner, you know? It means we're finally going places.
Hell yeah.
In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets.
Oh, right, hang on a minute. We want to go back to Stellar Bay and Cascadia. We want to go back to Monarch. We've only just left Monarch. Alright, Parvati, for you. We'll figure it out. Sounds like we're going to do some backtracking.
Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's going to be worth it.
I hear you. I'm here. I'm supportive. So, what do we do next? We're in the vicinity of Phineas's lab. So we're going to go to the lab, but I do want to sort out my consumables and... Is that pipe still leaking? Yeah, it is. It's still leaking. Okay. I did want to sort out my consumables and my gear and things. Because I'm carrying a lot right now. So, consumables. Let's store everything that's not Adreno. And let us get everything that is a caffeinated drink. Or a sugary drink. That's a good place to start. I don't think I could get too addicted to those, surely. Okay, we have now, for the inhaler, sugary drinks for body attributes, caffeinated drinks for mind attributes, and also taking with us the armor creams and things that give us plus 10 armor. Maybe it's worth saving the mind attribute stuff for the armor right now. Because that way, when we do need a quick mental boost, we can have one on demand. Nyoka? Nope, she's still not ready to have a conversation. Phineas. That's where we're going next. Oh no, sorry. We haven't finished sorting out our inventory and things. What do I have on me that I can get rid of? What I can dismantle? I do have a fair bit of armor, but I should probably go through the crew and see what I can give them. See what's better for them. Have I upgraded Nyoka's gun before? Have I tinkered with it? Can I tinker with it without taking it off? Or I can't remember. That gives her heavy weapons. That gives her some incredibly tough armor. What was this again? The Sublight Contractor helmet. We have Iconoclast Apostle armor. That is melee oriented, it looks like. Right, Parvati, how's your gear looking? It's dropping off a bit. We could probably afford to upgrade that. Her mechanical overalls. Quite a lot. Vicar Max. Would it be a little insulting to give him the Iconoclast Apostle armor? Oh, that's okay. No, right. You, sir. Honestly, you're built like a tank now. And I don't know if I like that look for you. Give you my old anti-riot gear. I'll leave you with that. Helmet. I'll leave you with that. Oh, wait. Vicar Max, you've got a perk. What can we give you, Max, that would help us? While Max is in your party, you and your companions deal bonus damage with science weapons. Right. Science weapon damage, let's get that. Mad Max, they call him now. Weapons. We could give him one of the science weapons. That might be a good shout. We'll see. Sam, we've got perks available for you. I don't know if I'll ever take you with me because I'm terrified of you. Increase the Intimidate skill. Why not? I will be intimidated. Sam deals bonus damage to auto mechanicals. Well, Sam is in the party. You and your companions take reduced damage from N-ray sources. I don't really know what N-rays are, but we will take it. Right. Let's have a tinker and a dismantle. Right, it's taken a little bit longer than I'd have liked, but we've gotten rid of the vermin, the old revolver that I've scarcely used, and we've gone with this new bad boy instead. Because I wasn't using it, and I feel like we have a good selection of weapons again. Now, Ada, take us to Phineas's lab.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Thank you very much. Who should I take with me? Let's have a fix. Because I'm gonna need... Thank you, Ada. He's not the most forthcoming with information. So, who gives us what? Again. Ellie gives us Lie. Felix gives us Persuade. I think Parvati gives us Persuade too. She does. I'm going to want both then Felix and Parvati as we were. I don't want to give Phineas any chance at stepping around my questions. Right, you two. Felix, you've not met Phineas before, have you? He's a bit of a character. I don't really know what to expect, but we did get the information he wanted. Phineas!
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed.
You're welcome.
According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge.
That
So,
does remind
good
me.
news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
I'm going where? Ooh, that sounds... Well, you make it sound so simple, but hang on a minute. It does remind me about what Hiram told me regarding you, that you might have motives of your own and that your experiments were treasonous. Couldn't the chairman be hoarding those chemicals, or rather the minister be hoarding those chemicals because he's also trying to wake up Hope's colonists? Back on point, you do make it sound very simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the
Uh-huh.
crown jewel of the colony,
Uh-huh.
steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate.
Uh-huh.
In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
How much less are we talking? So what is the plan? And remind me again what's so important about these chemicals.
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today.
Okay.
The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
Okay, I am with you so far. What can you tell me about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Okay. So, Dal, tell me what to do then. What's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge.
That's a relief.
Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City.
Your old nav key.
Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Big green bubbling vessels. Got it. Your old nav key. So you have been to Byzantium. I'm going to hazard a guess. That's where you conducted those treasonous experiments. Anything else I should know about this Carmen Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
So, what, you mean there's somebody better that you simply can't afford? Or you just simply couldn't, well, legally afford, rather, to go to anyone else? There is something I want to talk to you about.
Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
We'll see. No, I guess there isn't. I'll be back then, I guess. I'll just go and run your errands for you. I don't know if I like working for Phineas. Anything else I can read on his terminal? Don't mind me. No. Okay, what about... no, don't mind me. Just stretching my legs. Yep, just stretching my legs. Don't mind the dead animals. I'll try not to. Right. Definitely nothing new. Okay. Right, I'll be seeing you then. Not as enlightening as I'd hoped it would be. But we are going to Byzantium. I do kind of want to learn more about the board side of things. I don't know if they're being forced to make terrible decisions. I know they're certainly exploiting their workers, and there's no excuse for that, but I don't know, I just get that feeling Phineas isn't telling us, or either he's not telling us everything, or he's telling it through a very distorted lens.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
For now.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I don't know, I just got a feeling he might wanted to have talked about that. I guess not.
See you soon, Captain.
I'll see you soon. Hello? Oh, target practice.
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Most likely, the bullet will ricochet, which could be bad. Or hilarious. There's a tiny chance of a hull puncture, which would suck us into space one chunk at a time. Bad and hilarious.
Ugh. Just imagining that makes me sick.
That's why we don't miss.
Well, Ellie, I can't say I care for your sense of humour. However, I must admit, I have used what I assume is the cargo ramp for target practice a couple of times to try out my new guns. But Nyoka, you're actually up and about now, are you?
Hey, Cap.
Hey, Nyoka. Well, welcome to the crew. We never really talked about you coming with me after Monarch, but not that I'm complaining. I gotta ask, what is with that Raptidon mounted in your room?
Oh, that's just Frida. She's the first rapt I ever killed. I had her preserved.
You named the first Raptidon you killed. How old were you? Were you still learning to hunt?
Oh no, it got into our apartment building in Cascadia, stomped right up the stairs, and started rooting through our cans of pea-free butter. I grabbed the nearest sidearm and shot it in the eye. Void take me, I was terrified. That'd have been 20-odd years ago. Time flies, eh, Cap?
20 years ago, that's a long, long time. I'm impressed it looks as good as it does.
Me too, to be honest. I'd have thought she'd have started rotting years ago. Counting my blessings.
So you had an apartment in Cascadia. Mind if I talk to it once in a while? No, I actually do like to talk to an animate object sometimes. Do you mind if I talk to it once in a while?
Her. And of course,
Okay, her.
she's a great conversationalist. Never argues, never judges.
A great listener. Right. I do kind of want to go to Byzantium, but I also do kind of want to help Parvati and just get that off our to-do list. So we're going to go back to Monarch. On the way, we could go to HRS 1084. This is where Lilia wanted us to go next. And I think, for the moment, we just might oblige her. Technically owned by the board,
Captain,
but has long
I'm
since
receiving
been
an urgent docking request from another vessel.
abandoned.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
Well, I'm a little worried how you knew where to find me. But send it over. Why? Actually, what is it? The post. Who's sending me post? What? Do you know what's in it? I don't suppose you do.
It's a parcel, sir.
Not quite what I had in mind. I mean, what's in the parcel?
A parcel is a shipment wrapped and prepared for delivery, sir.
Okay. He's not opened it. I mean, it wouldn't be befitting a postal worker to open the mail he's delivering. That's not his job to look inside. His job's to deliver it. Right, send it over.
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
No, what? Hang on, back up a minute. Back up a minute. They did what?
They dispensed 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
I mean, I'd say you should be responsible. Yeah, cool. This isn't related to this station, is it? Hang on. Hey, Felix. You know what? Let's shut this extra door. I feel a little bit safer with an extra door between us and the void. I need a fix. So. Oh, you know what? Is it too late to send it back?
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't think we should accept a job from a severed hand.
Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
Not my priority,
This
Felix.
won't be boring.
Ada, right? Do you know who this is? What's going on?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Are we... Oh, right, okay. Everyone. Ada included. Ellie, Parvati, Sam, Max, Nyoka, Felix. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. This job was delivered with a severed arm attached to the device. I'm going to assume it was Lucky Montoya's arm. Also, I think in hindsight, we should probably refer to him as something else from now on. Unlucky Montoya, perhaps. Let's talk about that.
Now, I, for one, was hoping to do the exact opposite of that.
I feel you.
What? Do you
However...
shake its hand?
Yeah, can we talk about the arm? I want to take bets on how the guy lost it.
No.
My money's on cannibals.
Not what I want.
That ain't really that fella's arm, right? It's gotta be a dummy. Or a toy?
Well, I don't know if it's his arm or
I'm
not.
not cleaning it up.
Cleanup service request processed. Disposal of human arm from the Unreliable's cargo hold will commence in the immediate future.
I mean, it's in the...
Simulating
It's on the
disgust.
table.
How distasteful. Humans eat there. I'm not touching it. Etc.
Well done,
Lucky
Ada.
Montoya
Very convincing.
has statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Well, yeah. I doubt this guy lost his arm filling out paperwork.
He was also
It's
the
one hell of a
fourth
paper
best-paid
cut.
freelancer in the system.
Fourth? Fourth? So who's third, second, and first?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This
Fair
had
enough.
less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
Therefore, Lucky Montoya.
Luck does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
I'm not sure I want to take this off the table, but I don't exactly want to leave it here, because as Ada said, humans eat here, and I am one of the aforementioned humans.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left to the
He sounds like an old-fashioned
I think
PI.
I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me.
Yeah, we've listened to this all before then. Minnie Ambrose, she was all legs, knew she was trouble when she walked in. So where is, Gorgon? Right. Do you think we should probably investigate that? Somebody sent us a severed arm. Because either the Postal Service was... No, because it was inside the package. I was going to say the Postal Service could have been so eager to deliver that parcel, they ripped his arm off with it. However, it's probably not the case. Somebody put that arm and that recording device in a box and sent it to us. Or rather, they sent it to the old Hawthorne. Did they? Did they send it to the new Hawthorne? I mean, I suppose Lucky Montoya doesn't know that Hawthorne's dead. And I'm going to assume whoever sent that message to us listened to it back and knew who Lucky was sending it to. Well, we're here now at the station. We might as well, before we go off on some other adventure completely distracted from what we're actually trying to do with Phineas, should probably actually go investigate this while we're here.
Take someone to watch your...
Yeah, I'll take somebody to watch my back. Let's bring Parvati, I miss Parvati, and let's bring... I'm gonna say Nyoka. I think we might need some heavy firepower, and she fits the bill.
Back.
I did tinker with, or rather I made Nyoka a brand new weapon. UDL.
Nothing but the void here, Captain. I just as soon leave it cold, dark, and derelict.
I mean, leaving's an option. Certainly is. There is also an access tunnel into the reception room. Restricted access. Well, it's not cloaked us in anything. I've got to say, the thought of only a thin layer of glass between us and the void does quite terrify me something awful. Mechanical sentries. That's not opening anytime soon. Take all the ammo we can see. I think every time I open a box now, I'm going to be expecting a severed arm. Shh. Yeah. I feel them nearby too. I don't think they're mechanicals. I'm not getting that heebie-jeebie feeling I get. They're sealed. We're not getting through there. Right, come on. That's a mine. Oh, let's get rid of it. Ow. Okay, no, I was a little bit too close to that. Yeah. How are my pupils looking? I think I've got a concussion. I'm glad whatever's in here isn't investigating the noise. Let's take what we can find. Is that a radio or do I hear gas pouring in here? Okay. Fix up. I kind of want to see what's in here. But we're not going to be able to find out. I feel like first thing first, we should try get into the reception room. Which is this door? It's sealed. It really does feel like we're on emergency power in here. Hello. Dare I say this is the tunnel I saw before? Okay, that leads up. Save. Riot control. We can get this open easy peasy. Let's do it. A blank UDL keycard. So what? We're going to have to format that keycard? Error. Unable to access memory cartridge. Terminal power below 5%. Terminal in maintenance mode. Restore power to supply station to resume normal terminal operations. Right, so we know what we need to do first then. Power on. Right, so power. We did see a staircase and another part of the station that led downwards. Hello. You held up here then, I see, with a hunting rifle. I think we know where we're heading next. It's gonna have to be... Or maybe not. I was gonna say downstairs. However... Seems like we have other options.
Let's give these little fellas a wide berth, Captain.
Yeah, some of these are definitely still active. So... What? Is it another automechanical kill the crew situation? They can't be active right now, because they're giving me... Or not giving me, rather, the heebie-jeebies. Oh, what on earth is that? Why is there a man floating in an ominous red tank? Yeah, no, actually, not about that. I'm starting to think we should just leave. Gonna assume we can't use this terminal either. Yep, we need power. Right. I'm beginning to worry that the power has been turned off and disabled for a reason. And too close to that one as well. I am going to end up with a lot of head injuries. Why do I get a feeling when I turn the power back on, I will not be able to walk over here again? Those look like exposed coils. I mean, he's wearing a lab coat. Is it one of the scientists here? Did he put himself in there like some form of survival? Some kind of stasis? Right. So whatever is here, we cannot get to. Now, I think we're going to go back to what I was saying before, which is the most obvious way is going to be downstairs. Right. Stand back. Stand clear of the mines. Right. Gonna hazard a guess. This is the generator. What are we looking at? Okay, Lab 1084, high security containment. Engineering section terminal, generator status active. Generator mode, maintenance, 2% output. Maintenance mode is active, minimal function available. Let's grab all of this. That is well and truly sealed. We're not getting in. Let us restore generator mode to normal. Updating generator mode, disable emergency lights, activating facility lights, activating security protocols, activating air recyclers. New lab sent option selected. Flushing toilets. Error flushing toilets, see maintenance logs. You know what, I'm okay. I can leave that to Sublight when they move in. Maintenance logs. View status report. 1 critical issue, 2 non-critical issues. Critical issue 1, a toilet in maintenance barracks does not flush. Replacement part ordered 1243 or 1,243 days ago. Non-critical issues, sensors indicate Alta Vitae gas is leaking from storage tanks. Alta Vitae gas is toxic to humans. Admin override, priority set to non-critical. Management does not utilize Alta Vitae gas tank storage room. Issue 2, sensors detect that the new laboratory scent air freshener is running low. Well, I can repair the toilet. Error, work order already exists. The existing work order was opened 991 days ago and was last accessed 991 days ago.
Captain,
oh,
I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
Oh, don't tell me it's another severed hand. Right, what's going on, Ada? Fill me in.
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
Hey.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
Oh. I mean, clearly they follow me here. And it turns out that Lillian might be right, that I should have been checking nobody was following me. So, what is it that you want?
You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of Forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
Okay. This is the sort of villain who likes to listen to themselves talk, and I'm labeling them a villain because it sounds like they want to kill me, and that makes them a villain in my book. But, sorry, what was that? You want me to hit this big red, self-destruct button over here?
I didn't say that. How did you gain access to that system? Stop it at once.
I'm just kidding. Or am I? You gonna find out the hard way? Huh? Do ya? Huh? 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 Do ya? Huh? Nah, I didn't think so.
I don't know who you are, but I have nothing to gain by risking my hide against a lunatic. Commander out.